All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, my guy Wayno goes off on Dave East and sends a warning after checking him for his VladTV interview. Let's get into it.
Well, damn, Wayno, tell us how you really feel. Oh boy, here we go, you guys. Now, salute to my guy Wayno. You guys know I don't really mess with a lot of people in this YouTube game, but Wayno is one of those guys that I rock with. Make sure you guys go to his channel and go watch his content, subscribe to him. Wayno is finally fed up and he's telling the truth. Now, over the years, a lot of people have asked him about what happened between him and Dave East. Wayno used to manage Dave East.
Man, them niggas came a long way. Look at them niggas, bro. That was before the face tattoos and all that shit.
This was a true rags to riches story. Both guys were broke together, and eventually they signed a major label deal with Def Jam, which of course you guys should know by now. Once the label gets involved with you and your artist, a lot of people get involved as well. There's a lot of teams that the label assign to you, and sometimes if you and your artist are not super locked in together, things can get a little bit confusing. Now, Wayno recently did an interview last month with DJ Vlad, and he spoke about his relationship with Dave East. Now, maybe I'm tripping, but from that interview, Wayno kept it pretty cordial. He didn't go on there bashing Dave East. He didn't go on there trash talking him. He didn't go on there to expose any of their private dealings.
And that's how he's been doing all these years. Like, he always speaks of Dave East in a good light. And even though I know what went on, I remember when Wayno split up and talking to him about all that shit and what mind state he was in at that time. This before Complex. All right, Wayno's my guy, man. And I remember, like, he was crushed by that shit. He was definitely crushed by that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't stop him from, moving forward and making great things happen. But he always kept it 100 in interviews whenever Dave East's name is brought up. And it's kind of like, nigga, that's how much I still respect you, even though they end on good terms. I'm still not going to bash you in this light. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what this shit could do. And I still got respect for you, brother. So that's why I'm interested in seeing what happened to make him say, gloves off. Let's keep watching.
However, according to Wayno, Dave East felt a certain way about it. He pulled up on Wayno on Instagram DMs to lightly press him about it. Now, maybe Dave East felt a certain kind of way because Vlad has been trying to get him to interview on his platform for the longest, and every single time they're supposed to interview with each other, Dave East backs out. So maybe that might have been a reason why he was not happy to see Wayno speaking on them on Vlad's platform. Well, Wayno did an interview with I Say That to Say This podcast. Please make sure you guys go check out their channel. Go check out the full interview and let them know Chick Smooth sent you. Looks like Wayno is officially on bad timing with Dave East, and he's no longer trying to spare his feelings. Wayno called him selfish and also told him, bro, I could really throw you under the bus and let people know exactly what went on between us. Here's what he said.
You had a big impact managing Dave East's career. You know what I'm saying? It's people have spoke on like how hard you were going. People say you went overboard, you know, for that situation there.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, right? Is there anything that you feel like you would have done differently when it came to that management situation?
I would have kept it more business than personal.
Yeah,
I would have kept
your heart in it, you mean?
I would have kept it way more. No, just my relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
I would have kept it way more business than personal because I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I don't have no relationship with Dave East at all.
Zero.
No, we don't have no relationship. And just most recently when I did Vlad's interview, when I spoke about him, one thing, niggas could call me whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a bitch and I ain't a liar.
Mm-hmm.
That's two things I'm not. I'm not a bitch or a liar. So when I spoke about him, he hit me and he was like, damn, all that. And I'm like, oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
Me telling the truth about like my experience with you. I didn't throw you under the bus, which I really can.
Hello. Here we go. All right, Wayno, get out there.
I don't know what camera looking at me, but yeah, I could throw you under the bus. But I didn't do that. And I don't like, the thing is like with niggas, bro, with this rap shit, niggas respect the white man way more. You wanna know why? Because the white man don't get personal with you. The white man don't let you in his home and let you be around his kids. The white man don't tell you how he feel about you personally or share personal things with you. And when you do that with a nigga, niggas forget that. And then when they forget that, you forget the foundation of what it was that we built. So yeah, we don't have no relationship, and I don't even care our relationship with that nigga. You know what I mean? Because end of the day, I put in a lot of time
Spicy.
for this nigga. You know what I mean? A lot of time as far as work, resources. You know what I mean? Because I cared. It was two things. It was one was this.
And this is the thing y'all gotta understand is Wayno ain't just some nigga that came from out of nowhere. Like Wayno started with Rock Nation, with Rockefeller Records. You feel me? So he's from that tree. I'm talking about Jay-Z, Benny Siegel, all them niggas over there. That era, Rockefeller Records. You know what I mean? He was in there with Sherry, with all the motherfuckers that was in the buildings back in the day. Jay-Z starting career, all that. And he was there for a minute, you feel me? So coming in, he got now transitioning, well, coming in from Rock Nation and then transition to management, he got a Rolodex. So that's why he was able to take off and be beneficial to a new artist with talent. You feel me? And that's the thing with being a great manager. Like, you have to have connections. You got to have a network. You got to have a Rolodex, man, that you could go and reach into that can say, how can I take this artist nobody knows and put him in the right light and make sure he's a listener for two. So I got to also coach you, nigga. I got to coach you, you know what I'm saying? And get you in the right light and make sure you make the right moves and put you with the right people. And that's what he did. He opened up his Rolodex. You feel me? So when you see an artist and a manager fall out and the manager is mad, it's kind of like, especially when it's an artist from the ground up, like the manager looking like, nigga, I changed your life, nigga. You feel me? And that'd be the fucked up part. So, you know, a lot of niggas, they manage with their heart in it and where they take it personal. And then some people just manage like, hey, I know how this shit goes, so I don't lock in and get too personal. You feel me? Because I know it's going to come a day when we might split. It might be a day when we don't. But at the end of the day, if it does happen, I'm not going to sit here and be mad at you, doing interviews, talking shit about you every fucking day. And how Wayno handled it was very professional all these years. Like, he never bashed him. So salute to Wayno on that. So let's see. Let's keep watching.
I was doing management. I had a couple of artists that I worked with that it didn't work. And then I had one that I was like, all right, if I could get one to work, it's gonna grant opportunity, not just for me, but for whomever that is. Mm-hmm. And I could really build something off of that. And we built some real shit. Mm-hmm. And at the point where we built some real shit, that nigga's selfish ass ways is what crumbled everything.
Hello.
You know what I mean? I know, like, this is the first time I'm even speaking about this, and I don't mind speaking about it because I will speak about it more in detail on my platform if I feel that way. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie every time a nigga name come up and they say, oh, what happened? Oh, no, you know, we just had our differences and we walked away. Nigga, if you know me and my wife was together for mad long and you couldn't see we was inseparable at one time and then one day we not together no more, and I say, yo, you say what happened? I say we grew apart. You're going to accept that at the moment. Right. But you're going to say, nah, it's not just that. Right. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't just what happened. Yeah. And the thing with, you know, with me and him was, there was good times. There was very, very good times, but I can't talk about the good times without talking about the bad times because they're a product of one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here, oh, no, he never fired. Yeah, that nigga fired me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it to make his image look better. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Ooh, I like that, Wayno. I like this. See, this what artists don't want, because people always look at artists like they the ones in the right. It's kind of like how Meg Thee Stallion, Klay Thompson, Meg Thee Stallion, all her dudes. Everybody look like Meg is always in the right. That's how people be looking at artists. Like, oh, man, that manager, he didn't know what he was doing, man. He fucked you over. He did this, he did that, he did that. And be like, nigga, if we start talking, and y'all gonna look at this artist crazy. And that's the thing. That's what's dope, because it's like, these motherfuckers take all the fucking credit. They take all the credit, bro. They get all the perks, they take all the credit, but them niggas be doing like 10% of the fucking work besides rapping. And this shit is 10% rapping, 90% business, nigga. Business. But see, you know, you wouldn't know that. That's why when you see a lot of artists who be moving and that manager separate from them, their career go downhill, bloop, 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 bloop. Because they don't know how to run their business. You feel me? And this shit is business, nigga. It's a music business. But in this situation, I wonder, damn, you got this nigga to finally crack, Davies. You finally got way on the crack.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool on all these rap niggas, bro, for real. Ooh. The ones I got respect for know it, and the ones that don't, it is what it is.
situations like that put a bad taste in your mouth for rappers, period?
Not necessarily. A lot of them have common traits. I think creatives, at one point or another, especially when they don't understand businesses, this is not about dude. I'm just saying, period.
Right.
Creatives have a problem with people monetizing their work. So if it's cool when a nigga give you a check, but then when a nigga say, yeah, I gave you a check, I want some back. What you, nigga, I'm the one that made, you know what I mean? Like, I made this. And I wish, yo, bro, as an independent media personality, I really wish that, not wish necessarily, but you know how great it would be to have a person come to me and say, oh, Wayno, I got a lot of resources. I got a lot of relationships. What you're doing is cool, but I can help you get to another level. And I'm going to give you that. And all I want is a piece of that, a piece of what you get. That's more than enough for me because I know what it takes. See, a lot of these niggas, when you're not with them or around them, they don't think that you're doing anything.
Right.
They don't think that you have any value. And only a person that doesn't see the value in themselves wholeheartedly can't see the value in another person.
Wait over. I'm cooking right now.
You know what I mean? Like
fire.
I value myself and I know what I put into what it is I do. So the people who try to help me do something, I value their time. I value their commitment. I don't give a fuck if it's making a phone call, a text message, or email to tell somebody about what it is I'm doing or to bridge that gap a little bit further. I value that. But when you don't value a person, you can't, all I am is a dollar sign to you.
Right.
And why am I getting what I'm getting? And then one last thing I say, bro, you know how crazy it is to hear you stole something from a nigga?
Wait. So, if he got mad at Wayno for going on DJ Vlad, and basically Wayno didn't do nothing like this on DJ Vlad, I am interested now to see how Dave East is going to react to this, because now Dave East has a podcast. So, he's going to respond on the mic. So I'm interested in seeing how Dave East is going to respond now, because then Wayno is going to fully open up. So I wonder. Hey, man. Damn, we about to see the dark side of Wayno. We about to see the dark side of Wayno, man.
A nigga say, yo, I heard yo, let me tell you something about niggas in the hood, bro. These niggas don't know nothing. They start making shit up. Yo, niggas will really be in the hood and don't know, have no information. Say, oh, he had to steal something or something had to go. No, that's not how shit be going.
They saying that's why he fired, because he stole bread.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't that at all.
Okay.
But I'm saying I heard people, not from him. I'm saying like people in the street.
Period. Okay. Right.
Or niggas say, it get back to me, niggas say, yo, a nigga said you did da-da-da-da. I'm like, who? The nigga that don't got a job, that ain't been to the dentist in 20 years? Like, this nigga got to say so in anything I do?
Yeah.
Nigga never been in an office. Nigga can't even read. And going to say to another nigga, no, bro, these niggas really can't read. These niggas be dumb, broke, bum-ass niggas that just sit around talking all day, smoking and just talking and saying, yo, you know what had to happen? These 10-4 you had niggas, you know what had to happen? I think it went like this. Why?
Yikes. Now, obviously, when it comes...
Yeah. God damn, my boy, hey, he fed up.
Comes to Dave East, the guy's talented. You cannot deny it. He's lyrical. He's had a lot of collabs with so many different artists in mainstream, which leads you to ask the question of why he never made it to mainstream himself. As you guys know, if a certain artist does not have the work ethic, sometimes they do get in their own ways. From what it looks like, that might be the case here with Dave East. He's somebody that could have been the face of New York City right now. And sometimes when you start feeling yourself a little too much, you really don't want anybody to hold you accountable. You want yes men around you. People that are going to sugarcoat things and tell you exactly what you want to hear. Maybe I'm tripping, but seems like that might be the case with this Wayno and Dave East situation. You guys get in the comments below. Make sure you guys go check out the full interview. Salute to my guy Fred. Make sure you guys go check out the full interview on his platform, M3S3 TV, or just type in I say that to say this podcast.
All right, man. Well, what do we have here? Wayno is on his villain arc right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how this goes. Because, again, this is something I could see being addressed for sure on their podcast and being brought up in Dave East. So let's see how Dave East handles it. Does he handle it with respect, or does he get on some bully demon time shit and make Wayno respond in a darker light. That's what I'm interested in seeing. Are they just gonna call it is what it is? I ain't gonna respond because I don't want what really happened and the truths to come out. You know what I'm saying? Or let's let them truths fly. It's gonna be one of the two. And when it happens, we're gonna be right here to react on ABP Reactions. Oh, man. But let me know how y'all would like to see this play out, man. Do y'all want to see an interaction, a feud between these two? Or do y'all think they should squash it, man, and have a conversation and move on and put the fire out before it becomes, too crazy? Let me know. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.